Time for the morning rush. We get right to our winter weather coverage. News 13's Sarah Yinkling is live with details on a closure on I-40 this morning. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Crystal. This is just one example of why state police and APD have been warning drivers to stay off the roads. This as all eastbound lanes of I-40 is closed right now from Coors to the Big I. Now, we're still waiting for more details, including the driver's condition and how the crash actually happened. This morning, metro roads are more like a skating rink than actual roads. This includes your side streets and even your main streets. Everything is covered in snow and ice right now. Back to you.
And we're not quite done with the snow just yet. We still have snow showers likely over southern New Mexico through the day today. An additional 2 to 4 inches possible in that southwestern corner. Albuquerque, Santa Fe, if anything, it's flurries. It's not going to accumulate too much. Tonight we'll be watching south central and southeast New Mexico. This eventually kicks out into Texas once we hit tomorrow. Crystal?
Thanks so much, Kristen. Earlier this morning, though, this is what road conditions look like across the metro. This image showing drivers slowly making their way through I-40. The picture taken further west on I-40 near 98th. In Rio Rancho on 528 and High Resort, you can see the highway there covered in snow as well. I-25 in Paseo also covered with some snow this morning. Further up, I-25 near Santa Fe, same story. Be careful as you head out the door this morning. Give yourself extra time. Good news is some salt and plow trucks were out on and about down the roads this morning, but New Mexico State Police not taking any chances. Again, telling drivers expect difficult driving conditions. Within hours after the snow started falling yesterday morning, police responded to dozens of crashes, including one involving a state police car on I-40 near Highway 6. You can bet insurance companies are getting a lot of calls from New Mexicans today. Winter storm also affecting ground crews at the Sunport. They're working to keep flights in and out of the airport on time, but there have been some delays and cancellations. This morning, 3 arrivals and 2 departures are canceled. The Sunport says they are planning to operate as normal this morning. They do encourage travelers, though, to check your flights before you leave your house. Ski resorts, on the other hand, across the state, waking up with a whole lot of new snow. New images overnight showing us the snow-covered Santa Fe Plaza. That means great things for Ski Santa Fe. Ski Santa Fe reporting 14 new inches of snow since yesterday. Taos Ski Valley looking at 17 new inches of snow over the last 24 hours. Red River Ski Resort, you're also seeing 6 new fresh inches of snowfall over the last 24 hours as well. Take a look at our new weather photos this morning. This one from Los Alamos showing a family digging themselves out of the nearly 2 feet of snow that the city received. Big props to Dad and his shovel there. Another picture shows children playing in waist-deep snow. I should say maybe try to walk through it. Andrew also sent us another image from Los Alamos showing cars almost completely buried in the snow there. Chastity captured a moment near Grants where snow came in at about 20 inches. And Monaco snapped a pic of this not-so-little guy dashing through the snow on Coors and Montaño. Thanks for sending them in. Winter weather causing several closures and delays this morning, though. Here are a few. Bernalillo County offices, you are closed today. City of Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Taos government offices, you're on a 2-hour delay, opening at 10 o'clock this morning. State of New Mexico employees in Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Las Vegas, you're also on a 2-hour delay. Here's some other closures for you. UNM, Sandia National Labs, and Los Alamos National Laboratory, you guys are closed. Happening today, congressional leaders from both sides of the aisle set to meet at the White House this morning to discuss ending the partial government shutdown. The last time the president spoke with Democratic leaders was December 11th. Presumptive House Speaker Nancy Pelosi expects to pass legislation to reopen the government tomorrow when Democrats take control of the House. However, Senate Republicans said they will not pass something through without the president's support. The government shutdown also impacting national parks here in New Mexico. The National Park Service's website last reported that all national parks in our state are affected because of the shutdown. Most of them are closed. Carlsbad Caverns is partially closed this morning. The trails are open, but the Cave and Visitor Center are closed. Another popular spot in New Mexico, White Sands National Monument. It's also reported as being closed because of the shutdown. Kristen.
Metro Threat Index up to a 6 today, looking at bitter cold temperatures this morning. That chance for some light snowfall not expected to accumulate too much, but pretty much the biggest sore spot today will be those dicey road conditions because of the snow we picked up yesterday. Be sure to factor in extra travel time throughout the day today. Crystal?
Thanks so much, Kristen. We're looking ahead for you now. New Mexico State Representative is introducing a bill that would increase the maximum penalty for those convicted of killing or seriously injuring another person while they were behind the wheel. Right now, 3 months in jail and a $300 fine is the maximum penalty for a careless driving conviction. Representative Bill Ram of Albuquerque is now proposing a bill that would change that to 364 days in jail and a much higher fine.
Time for a check on traffic this morning. Obviously, the biggest concern right now is I-40 eastbound closed between Coors and I-25, like Sarah was talking about. A good alternate there would be Central. Everything else moving slower than normal because of the dicey road conditions, snow-packed and icy across the metro. Factor in extra time.
Morning rush. Take a look at this image on your screen coming to us from 4 billion miles away during a record-setting space mission. What you're looking at here is a picture taken from the New Horizons spacecraft. Scientists say the icy object is about 20 miles long and about 10 miles wide. It was found a billion miles just past Pluto.
Before you head out the door, just wanted to show you where we're currently seeing snow out over western New Mexico in Socorro County, even portions of Cibola County there, stretching into Catron County, and of course that southwestern corner. We'll keep an eye out for the accumulating snow.
Be careful on that. All right, time for the 5 facts.
We start with number 5 this morning, continuing that weather story with the help from some of our viewers. New photos from Los Alamos showing a family digging themselves out of nearly 2 feet of snow. Major props for Dad and his shovel there. Another photo shows children playing, or should we say trying to walk through the snow that's more than waist deep. Andrew sent us another image also from Los Alamos showing cars almost completely buried in the snow there.
Ooh, a lot of snow.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4, ahead of the start of the legislative session, state lawmakers proposing a bill to put in place guidelines for armed officers or guards in school. Representative Linda Trujillo filed the House bill, which would allow retired police officers or contract security employees to carry guns on public school campuses. Find more details on our website, KRQE.com. On to number 3 now. These families are really needing your help. Money now being collected for the families of teens Colin Romero and Ahmed Latif for their upcoming funeral expenses. At last check, the GoFundMe page has raised more than $5,000. The teen boys disappeared on December 16th. Their bodies found on the mesa west of Rio Rancho just over the weekend. Number 2 now, the second round of winter weather proving to be dangerous. Early this morning, police shut down a portion of I-40 eastbound from Coors to the Big I. This after a semi crash. Police say the crash happened on I-40 near the 4th Street. We're waiting for more details for you.
At number 1, brutal cold across the entire state today. Snow will favor southern New Mexico, especially the southwest corner. More sunshine Thursday and Friday, but still chilly. Next storm arrives late Saturday into Sunday.
All right.